Hello friends, I welcome you all again. Today we will discuss about the rotational fault and its stereographic projection. So basically rotational fault is a combination of different types of faults, or we can say it's a mixture of different types of fault, normal fault, reverse fault, and sometime if the extension of the rotational fault is very long, okay, so there may be a strike slip components also may be present there. Okay, so rotational faults, as we know, rotational fault has so many names in different areas, and we know as a Caesar fault, or we can say a pivot type of fault. Okay, so here we have a locking point. You can see here. So along this locking point, or we can say along this axis, this block is move against or rotate against this block. Okay, here you can see this block is moving towards downward side direction, so here we have a normal component. Here this block is moving upward direction, it's rotated towards this portion like this. If we see the surface, so the lineation should be like the curvature, in the curvature form. So if in field we are collecting the data, so in this portion we'll get the reverse type of movement. Okay, as I have mentioned here this is the offsetting that is horizontally. If suppose that this fault is extend from in a large area, okay, we will discuss one example also here. So in between, because this block is moving along this axis, so in this portion we can get the strike slip component also. For example, this is a geological map of the Nainital region. So this map is basically taken by after Waldia 1988. There is a book of geology and environment of Nainital Hill, Uttarakhand. So this is a lake. This Nainital region is also known as the Lake City. Here you can see here we have a lake, and from the center portion we have a fault. As you can see, this is a dotted line. Okay, so this dotted line is a pivot type of fault. Here we have a locking point, and in local region this is known as bus stand, Nainital bus stand, and local people also call this portion as a dart region. Okay, then this is the normal fault component in the of the Nainital fault, and this one is the reverse fault component. When we take a traverse along this fault, if we means collect the structural geological data here, we'll get the normal slip movement. Means if we get the lineation, so lineation is always show the movement down dip movements. Here lineation always show the movement of the up dip movements. Here we'll get some subsidiary normal faults, but comparatively this portion here will get the reverse fault, subsidiary reverse fault, because this is a big structure. This Nainital Lake fault is a big structure, and here we'll get some small reverse type of faults also. Okay, so but when we talk, because this extension is very large and in kilometers, so when we take a traverse from this direction, southeast direction, to the northwest direction, so from we'll get the normal slip component here, and we'll get the reverse slip component here. In between, this Nainital Lake fault shows some strike slip components also. So basically, why I'm talking about this, because basically rotational faults show the mixture of the different types of fault. Okay, so here we have normal as well as the strike slip as well as the reverse slip data also. So in the case of the this rotational fault, we can't identify a definite fault plane, but why I am saying but we can define the strike of the fault plane. Okay, strike of the fault plane, because when we talk about the, this is the arbitrary data just to calculate or to plot the stereographic projection. I have taken 3 data for the normal faults and 3 data for the reverse fault. Here I am means skipping the this strike slip component. Okay, so here you can see the dip direction is towards the northeast direction in the normal component, but in the reverse component this is toward the southwest direction, opposite to the reverse component. So when we plot the stereographic projection here, these are the basically you can see these are the dotted area, these are the poles of the data. So this one is the pole of the southwest dipping plane. and these are the pole of the northeast dipping plane. So here you can see this is the southwest dipping plane of the fault, and this one is the northeast dipping plane. This data is basically arbitrary but resemble to the Nainital Lake fault. Okay, so here you can see we can trace the trend of the fault, but we can't mark the means mean fault plane. Okay, mean fault plane for this type of fault, rotational type of faults. But yes, in stereographic projection we have another exercise. If we rotate this stereographic projection, then when the maximum poles pass through the or overlay over a great circle, so we can trace that great circle, for example like this. So it may represent the mean of the rotational fault, but always remember this is the arbitrary features. We can trace the trend, or we can say strike of the fault, not the exact plane, because the movement direction is the different from one part to another part, as we have discussed about the rotational fault of the Nainital fault or pivot fault or Caesar type of fault. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy this lecture and it will be helpful to understand the geometry of the rotational fault. Further, I will come with another type of lecture on your request very soon. God bless you all. Thank you.